Scooch over.
Hey, can you scooch over?
You want me to scooch over?
Just a little bit. Scooch.
Scooch?
Scooch.
Scooch. Scooch Ovaries.
Boy, you know what, Robin?
What's that?
I went to the gas station and filled up, and it only cost $47.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you know what? Now that it's, past January 20th, I took like a bunch of eggs, just started juggling. Can't juggle. Smack, smack, smack. Didn't matter.
No, because basically eggs are free.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said gas was $47, because I don't know what that means to anybody, because I don't know how many gallons I got. Well, here's the thing. Did everything fall apart? What happened? Are you guys okay? Are we okay?
Yeah.
You're answering me? You don't know? Are you in the future now? Are you a time traveler, Robin Savage?
So we're breaking our rules about talking about politics, but I feel like we have to acknowledge something because even though when they're listening isn't when we're hearing it, but I could imagine life so super sweet, January 25th, 2025.
She's being sarcastic because she's an evolved, woke gal. Even though she doesn't want you to know that probably in public. But I scream it from the fucking rooftop. I mean, I'm a big woke gal. Okay. And let's be honest, Kathy Gaynor was the one who coined the phrase, stay awake, kids.
She was. Yeah. I think Kathy Gaynor, corporate trainer, started this whole hubbubaloo. And she's just in her gremlin in the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, people throwing eggs at her. But they don't care. They're basically free. They are. I miss Kathy Gaynor, corporate trainer.
I know. We might have to have her on. Maybe not like a whole episode. Maybe like a very special episode where, like maybe a 10 or 15-minute episode. Like I can't make it, and then you're like, oh, we're gonna have Kathy Gaynor, corporate trainer on.
I think that's a great idea.
Because I think maybe she couldn't handle 30 minutes.
That would be a long time for her. We could also teach her how to use a podcast or how to listen to a podcast. I don't think she knows how.
No, I think she got a podcast and a vlog confused.
Yes, and you're very modern and space agey with the vlog. I called it a web series. Vlog.
Actually, I think that's what they used to call it, like back in the 2010s.
Yeah, video log, 2010s.
2010s. Back in the 2010s, we called it a video log, and we liked it.
We never had those LED Christmas lights. We still had regular bulbs. I don't know why that was the one I went with. The 2010s.
None of them was solar, and we liked it that way.
TV was TV. That means nothing. You went to the movies and you saw a movie.
You had to use a cable box, and it cost $200 per month.
Yeah, that's how I talk too. Per month. A month. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look, the point is, we hope everything turned out all right. I like to think that in 2 to 4 years, the pendulum will swing back. Kind of concerned they're going to break the pendulum.
Yeah. Or they're going to take the pendulum and never swing it the other way.
Yeah, they may tie it to the edge. Mm-hmm. They're trying.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's okay.
I'm just imagining I don't know, one of those senators riding the pendulum like a Miley Cyrus and Wrecking Ball in their undies.
I came in like a MAGA freak. We don't do politics, Robin.
We don't do politics.
What's happening?
No, but I don't know. I guess just the thought of a month from now is terrifying, intriguing. However you want to slice it and dice it.
Look, there's a lot of things that could potentially happen within that month. We will find out when we get there. We can only live in the moment we're in. Mm-hmm. And while you guys think you're in the current present time, we are a month ago. But we are not shy that we lie about our recording date. We know it's not really. Look, here's the point. We are here to entertain and distract you, so we're going to get off the politics now, as much as we both want to talk about it constantly, because there's something very important that we must discuss. And I don't know exactly where they are, but I know that it's on the tip of everybody's tongue. Where are the Chiefs, Robin?
On January 25th, I hope that they are on a bye week, resting up, because they're going to play the Super Bowl the very next week.
What's a bye week?
Bye week means you don't play. Like if you have a bye week, you don't play.
Like bye week? Like bi? Bisexual? I don't understand. Bye
I
week?
don't know why they call it a bye week. So it's like an off week, and they call it a bye week. Maybe it's
For no reason.
Yeah, it's just a bye week.
So we hope they had a bye week and that they're rested because the big game's coming up.
The big game is coming up. And I feel like as much as I've really only rooted for the Chiefs, although I live in Tampa, if the Chiefs in Tampa play, I will root for the Chiefs. But I do like the Bucks. But I've been a diehard Chiefs fan for a really long time. And as much as I've enjoyed their success, a lot of people haven't. I think the Chiefs are now the new Patriots.
I'm surprised that people are continuing to be dicks. That's right, still surprised. I'm someone who is often surprised by people being horrible. I like to have this little thing called hope, where I think people will do the right thing or say the right thing or act a certain way. And I'm always sad and disappointed and shocked and surprised when people do shitty things. It's been horrible for me for a long time because I keep thinking, nah, they're gonna turn that shit around. Because I was raised on Hollywood movies, and you get your shit straight. You know what I'm saying? Why would anyone hate these adorable boys playing ball in the backyard? What are they mad about?
Well, I think sometimes, and I got like this for a while, like in the 90s with the Bills and then with Tom Brady. Sometimes you want to see someone else like win it. And I get that. I mean, although historically, if you look back, like in the Bulls, their play day, and they had the three-peat, like I felt like everyone rooted for them, but maybe not. Maybe people were like, "Are so sick of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen being the most amazing people."
That's basketball.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general. I think that's why people start turning on them because it's like, hey, give someone else a chance. So I think that's maybe why it is. But again, I'm pretty okay with Chiefs winning like a three-peat.
Well, you've suffered so long.
Yeah, long and hard. So let Mama have her chance. I went through the Joe Montana days, the Dave Craig days. She's going like this. Alex Smith days.
No, I've heard of Joe Montana. He was Hannah Montana's cousin.
Yeah.
I remember him on the show.
Perfect. Yeah.
He played the football.
Yeah, he did. But during the week, he was just a regular guy. And they're like, who's this Joe Montana? I don't know. He kind of looks like the other guy, but without the wig.
Has anyone ever made the Hannah Montana, Joe Montana connection before?
I don't know.
Am I the first?
We might be the first.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
But we're taking it.
We're taking it. Yeah. That's called comedy, guys.
Yeah. Oh my God. Do you think Joe's going to be bi and rebel against his dad and get a lot of tats?
Oh, he might be the one swinging on the wrecking ball.
Yeah, there it is.
We made a callback and we didn't even mean to.
And if I may, what a triumphant ending. Hopefully she's not done yet. But phase of her life that she's in right now. Our girl, Miley Cyrus.
What phase is she in?
In a wonderful, I'm very talented. Everyone gets it. I'm having a good time. I'm succeeded. And I'm happy. That video where she's dancing on the roof and shit, or by her pool.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, come with me back in time last summer. It's called I Can Buy Myself Flowers.
Oh, yeah.
That video, that girl is in an okay place with herself.
Well, I knew the song. I just never saw the video.
Oh, it's a great video. You got to watch it.
Oh, okay. No, I do like her. I think when she first came out, people thought she was kind of obnoxious, but like they've come around. They really like Miley
She's
Cyrus
awesome.
now.
And how are you going to have any kind of ill feeling towards someone that Dolly Parton loves?
I think she's like her goddaughter.
She's something.
Yeah, she's
There's
something.
there.
Yeah. So
She's something.
she's something else, that gal.
She's not looking at her watch.
I'm not looking at my watch. But the problem with having this watch is it buzzes, and then sometimes you're like, do I get to it? And then you think, oh, I will, and then you don't. So
So
it bleeps and blurbs.
did you tell me earlier that people don't really enjoy Patrick Mahomes' wife? Or was that the other one?
Yeah, no, people. Okay, here's the list. Everyone, well, not everyone. Patrick Mahomes, I think, is a pretty decent guy. Here's the list of people who associated with Patrick Mahomes that are people really don't like. His brother, his wife, his father, and I think they're on the fence with his mother.
Jesus. Oh my God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, well, his brother, a little creepy. His father, I think, right before.
Is that how you pronounce rapey?
Yeah,
Little creepy, little handsy in the booth.
a little creepy. Not gonna do it. That's my.
Oh, that was David Spade doing George Bush.
That was Dana Carvey doing George Bush.
One of those blonde guys that wasn't really all that funny back in the old days on SNL.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. Yeah. So, and then his father, I want to say right before last year's Super Bowl, got a DUI.
Oh, I remember that.
And then his wife,
Voted wrong.
well, and then even before that, like one time, I think this was, there's just been a lot of things that made her. One time she squirted champagne on everybody, like during a playoff game, like, woo, they did well. And then she was like in her heated booth and she squirted champagne and it was like 17 degrees outside. So everyone's like, damn it. Because they're getting like champagne and it's freezing, but she's in like the booth. So
Yeah, but with the delicate little fucking flowers sitting in the football game, like, oh no, I got some champagne on me. You're sitting outside.
yeah, but you're sitting outside in a jacket. You don't want someone squirting champagne on you. I think I would be mad.
It's not a situation I'm ever going to be in. I'm not concerned. It won't happen to me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone else out there. What did his mom do?
I don't know. I think I think of the whole family. Oh, and people like his little sister. I think of the whole family. His mom's kind of a little bit more favorable. But yeah, and then he like buys really neat gifts for his teammates for the whole offensive line. Last year he bought them all golf carts, and this year he bought them all these really funny, like, did you see that? The funny red jackets and stuff.
I did not see that. I don't think I'm on that algorithm.
He's very generous, but
Unless he gave one to Catherine Hahn, I probably didn't see it. Or Ariana Grande or Cynthia Erivo. I probably didn't see it. That's the stuff I'm seeing nowadays.
See, you watch Wicked, and earlier I talked about how I was definitely going to watch Wicked with my daughter.
3 times I saw Wicked. Might be 6 by now.
Oh, it might be 6 by now. Yeah. Hopefully by the time I'll see it. I think I'm going to break the spell and watch it without my daughter because we've tried to connect and it just hasn't. So
because we were going to go see it, but you're going to see it with Katie.
Yeah, we still haven't.
You will.
Okay. Well, hopefully.
Hurry up, though, because it's going to be on streaming services in a couple days.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but then it's going to be $30. See it in the theater. Your face. Her face. I paid $30 for Barbie. I paid $30 for Waitress. You got a problem with buying a movie? I sound like some crazy person, right?
I thought it was like $6.95.
No, if you buy it before it's mass released. Like if you go on Amazon Prime and buy a movie. If you buy Bad Moms right now, it's $3.49. I think actually they pay you. But if you were gonna buy like Barbie a week after it left the theaters,
I thought
it was
you meant
$30.
your theater movie tickets were $30.
No, that's never gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
Although I wouldn't mind going to Manhattan and doing one of those fucking sing-alongs because that looks amazing.
Yeah.
But I went off a little bit. Patrick buys coats.
Well, no, you could do a sing along at the Tampa Theater. You don't have to go all the way.
If they do it, I want to go.
I mean, I don't know that they'll do. I mean, they've done all sorts of things.
I went
Greatest
to
Showman.
Greatest Show. I went to that.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know any of the songs, but it was still a great time. A little bouncing ball.
I was gonna say I knew because that was one of when my daughter was like I don't know middle
Took
school.
her to that?
No, she just had that all the time, like on
From
repeat.
now on. I love that song.
Yeah.
Oh my
This
God.
is the greatest show.
It is the greatest show.
Yeah.
And then the one with the boy and the girl and the spinning with the Zendaya and the Zac Efron.
I saw
If we
this.
could rewrite the stars, I won't even sing it.
I did see the movie, but I think because it was just played in my car so much, I kind of remember the songs more so than the movie.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure.
It's a great soundtrack.
Yeah, it's
listen
a great
to it
soundtrack.
when I clean. I know we're off topic. It's about football.
Oh
but
no, I feel like I've just milked that Chiefs cow for as long as it can be. We can go back to Wicked.
I have wanted to say that's what she said like 87 times today, and I didn't yet. You said long and hard, and you even paused. I'm like, I'm gonna let it go. Milked it. So, Greatest Showman is not currently. I didn't pay for it, but I don't have Amazon Music right now. But I did buy Wicked, Book of Mormon,
Oh,
Waitress, Mean Girls, And that's what I'm currently cycling through as a mix. And I shuffle it and I listen to that and it just makes me so happy.
Oh, when I came here, I did hear some of the Mean Girls soundtrack.
Had some Amy Grant in there too. She slipped
okay.
in. What? How'd she get in?
What?
I don't know. All the doors are open to Amy. Want to get on that playlist, hon? You go ahead. I'll be over here. That's for chores, but okay. That's not the worship one. I don't worship. I mean, I worship my girls. I don't. That's church talk. Go ahead. Yeah, that was, Waitress was going on. And
Waitress, yeah. I heard some Waitress, and I definitely heard some Mean Girls.
and Wicked.
So, yeah.
Oh my God. There's so many great songs on the Mean Girls soundtrack.
Yeah, we saw the Mean Girls at your place of work.
Van Wezel.
The Van Wezel.
She says Weasel every time, even when I say it right before her. Van Wezel.
Oh, it's Weasel.
Oh my God. Is this the first time?
Like Ways and Means?
You've heard me?
Yeah.
Ways and Means, yes. Just like any comedians said it. Because when I'm trying to think of, Ways and Means. What? Weasel. Jesus. There is a big sign backstage. It's a picture of a weasel with a red circle around and a line through it. And Melissa Etheridge made a point of saying, I guess that's for me. Because it says not Weasel. It's Van Weasel. Oh my God.
Now, was there like a Mr. and Mrs. Van Weasel?
Weasel? Mm-hmm. There's a whole family, yeah. There's a whole family, and they donated a whole bunch of money, and then they built this.
Oh, okay.
And there'll be a new one in 5, 10, 15 years, and it'll just be called the Sarasota Performing Arts.
So they're the Lamar Hunts of...
You think that means something to me. Lamar Hunts, of course.
They're the Lamar Hunts of Sarasota.
I know all about that. Why don't you tell the nice people what the fuck Lamar... Who?
He owns the Chiefs.
Oh! No, I wouldn't know that. No. Like if you said George Steinbrenner, I would understand.
Yeah. He's like the George Steinbrenner of Sarasota.
That would make sense to me. Although that was a baseball team. And if we were talking about getting sick of teams winning, I don't think any of the Yankee fans ever got sick of the winning because we bought the best players on the... Okay.
They didn't get sick of it, but the other people over the country, the other baseball fans got sick of it.
I remember, yeah. And it was hard to be a Mets fan, but, people tried.
Yeah, Mr. Baseball.
You gotta believe.
You gotta
Miracle
believe.
of 69.
And Jets aren't doing
Which
too good
sounds
either.
dirty, too. I forget the Jets exist.
Well, they have the one guy on the team now.
Do they have the one guy on the team?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that asshole?
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah. He's 75, but he's still a quarterback.
I don't know. I remember Joe Namath.
Oh, yeah. He's still around.
I feel like he died. I am shocked every time somebody dies. I'm like, oh my God, I really totally thought they were dead. And then there'll be something like, oh, and guess who's going to be on this show? It's going to be this person. I'm like, they've been dead like 5. COVID cut them. And meanwhile, no, still alive.
No, still rocking the freeway.
They should take a car. Why are they rocking the
should.
freeway?
Come on, guys, take a car.
Throwing rocks on the freeway?
Yeah, come on. That's not great.
Do you mean like rocking in the free world? Is that what you were doing?
Sure. I knew those were the actual words.
Are they coming for us? Do you hear that plane?
I do. Oh, gosh.
Do you think our fans can hear it?
Yeah, this is if you're listening, this is riveting. If you're watching even more, we're just stopping and staring off into space. So January 25. It's been a wacky January. Oh, it's 125/25. That's something to think about. We haven't been doing 4 podcasts right in a row, and our brains are empty.
It's $1.25. I remember the first time I heard Margaret refer to $150 as $1.50. I was like, what's happening? I had a brain explosion. I didn't know what she was doing. Did you always know that was an expression the whole time?
I thought that was like a weight expression. Like
It could be a money thing too.
Yeah, that little girl, she can't be more than $1.20.
Right. That's the proper way to do it, which is so incredibly unwoke. And we won't be doing that again. I like when people describe their weight in stones because no one knows what it means. She's 6 stones. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I know I read an article once about Kate Winslet when they told her to lose weight. And again, it's like, who would tell Kate Winslet to lose weight?
Oh,
Fucking idiots.
Gosh, yeah.
And Tina Fey and all of them, they were all told to lose weight. All of them. And they all lost like 30 pounds and they look completely different. They looked fine before.
Yeah, absolutely fine before.
Yeah, but $1.20. I remember people referring to money as like $1.20, $1.50. And I was like, it's only $1. Doesn't seem worth it.
One time when I was in l'hôpital, which is French for hospital, probably a kidney stone thing, they weighed me in kilometers, centimeters. They weighed me in the metric
Kilograms?
system. Yeah.
Kilograms.
Yeah. It was like, you're 30. I was
Kilometers.
like, what?
You're 25.
You're 25 kilometers. I can't remember what it was,
Well,
but it was very low. And I was like,
Oh,
huh? And
muzzle.
they're like, oh, that's the, I mean, this was, I don't know how long ago. Like between 5 and 10 years ago. And I was like, that's crazy. And they go, well, that's the metric system. And
It is the metric system.
I said, well, I think we all need to go to that because everyone's going to be very low. Speaking of the metric system, I know we've mentioned this before, but I think we should keep on mentioning it until it actually happens. We are going to be participating in a 5K, 5 kilometers in April on the beach. And that's going to be super, super fun.
It's in April. It's in Sarasota at the Siesta Key Beach. And we are going to do the run for the turtles, which I think is appropriate, as I will be going quite slow.
I won't be going too fast either. I might run, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be a hare.
Yeah, and I might jog. Is that running?
For those of you who are listening, not watching, jog was in quotes,
It was. Air quotes, if you will.
air quotes, if you will. So that'll be fun. I wonder. I mean, we can't like broadcast it live because we don't have that technology.
Oh my God.
But maybe we could like sit in the car and say a few funny things into a cell phone.
We could
and-
definitely record something at the emergency room after. We're going to be hanging around there for hours waiting for my results. It's going to be fun. What happened? I shook my ass so hard it fell off. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. Hey guys, Scooch Ovaries is in the ER. Listen to the brand new episode of We Hurt Ourselves.
Mary jostled her ass loose.
Oh, I think your ass will be just fine.
That's what she said?
That's
no,
what she said? No.
I don't know. I think it'll be more of an internal organ jostling. That's the issue for me.
But you know what? We've got time. We can do some stretching. We can do some running.
Stretching will help the kidney. What? It'll be fine. Nobody worry.
Yeah, we'll do good.
We'll give you full results. We'll give you our times. We'll tell you how it went. We'll tell you what snacks we ate after. I can already tell you it's going to be a bagel, a banana, and an orange.
I'm gonna have me a beer if they have one.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Have we talked about the Tampa beer run that Catherine and I used to do? And I would get.
I don't know if we talked about it to the folks, but I know the stories. But you can repeat it.
We did it 3 or 4 times. We walked. We found the shortcuts that the runners were supposed to take, and we were walking. We would cheat on the lines and get the little shots along the way. They'd give you a beer about halfway, like a full beer.
Oh,
and
a
then you
full
get
beer.
like little ones as you went.
Oh.
I'm sorry, forgive me. You get like 2 to 4 ounces at several different stops, and then at the end they gave you a full one, and then you could buy more if you wanted. But you get this lovely highball glass.
Oh.
It's the pint glass, I think it's what it's called, 16 ounces.
Maybe we should try it because that's in May or June, isn't it?
It's in June. I think it'd be fun if the 3 of us did it.
Yeah.
Maybe get shirts.
Oh, that'd be really fun.
We used to do
It'd be
it.
hot though.
Well, I almost passed out because I didn't eat or drink anything before.
Oh, that's silly.
Shocker, right? That something like that would happen to me. I was afraid I would have to go to the bathroom during the race, so I didn't eat or drink anything. But
Because going to the bathroom would really hurt your time.
I don't know. I just, I didn't want to. I don't like porta potties.
I would say there's Johnny on the spots all over. You can just hold your breath and.
You make it sound like it's adorable. Johnny on the spot. It's a big blue Tupperware container of shit in the sun. It's just steaming. And there's no paper in there. And someone stole the hand sanitizer. So.
Just yeah.
All right. Yeah. Look.
Just go and what's it called when you make yourself not in yourself, out of body.
Dissociate.
Just dissociate
I
and
always want to
pretend
say
like it never.
disassociate, but it's dissociate.
Dissociate. Okay. So hold your breath, dissociate, and then wipe it clean from your memory.
That's
and
good.
wash your hands.
It's all day.
Yeah. You're like, I'm going to be in that Wild Guys and Brother magazine.
What happened? You died of smell. Hey, it's going to be a fun run.
Yeah.
Which is just a mile, but no, we can't do that. We got to do the 5K. They always have a fun run associated with 5Ks for people who just want to do 1 mile. Have you noticed that?
Well, back when my dad and I, when I was a kid, I used to do 5Ks all the time.
You know more than I do.
And they well, at least in the Midwest, they always call them fun runs. And
Oh, the whole thing is a fun run?
Well, I mean, they used to. It was like, oh, you want to be in the fun run? Do you want to do the 5K, the 10K? But maybe that's changed. I don't know.
I could be wrong. I just make shit up as we go.
Oh, no, you could be right.
I thought it was like a 1 mile fun run. I don't know.
Maybe they changed it. Or maybe I never understood it.
I'll check with the turtles. They have all the information.
They do. They do. Well, I think it's come for the time for you to say your thing. What did I do with mine?
Robin lost her notebook, but that's okay. We're professionals. We can find it again. It's time for these segments that didn't make it as segments. I hope the apocalypse is going well for all of you out there. I hope you found shelter and that you didn't have to use a porta potty. I'm going to go first. You ready?
Yes.
It's going to take me a second to figure out what the fuck. Oh, can we set up Squid Game snipers for speeders in school zones?
Don't know what any of that means. But
Can we shoot people who speed in school zones?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Squid Game sniper is what I said.
Okay.
People, look, we're anti-gun on Scooch Ovaries. I'm anti-gun. You're anti-gun.
And I don't even really know anything about the Squid Games other than what you've told me.
Yeah, but I mean, we're both against like shooting people. Like this.
Absolutely.
We're against that part. If you shoot deer, I mean, that's fine. I don't think we're friends, but
Just don't shoot one with the that don't have the antlers because they're the ladies.
I thought the ladies had antlers.
The men have antlers.
There's like this lie going around online.
I think they're talking about reindeer.
I am talking about reindeer.
Yeah, like most deers
the
aren't
same.
reindeers.
No. So we're going to shoot the people who speed in the school zone is my point, but it's not a segment.
When my kids were little, I would want to shoot the people that went down my street, and I think I screamed at them
That's
a couple
a great
times.
scene in The World According to Garp. He chases one of those trucks.
Yeah.
And smashes his windows. It's fantastic.
I kind of, I never did that, but I honestly thought about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so in keeping with the topic of the Chiefs, if Patrick from the Chiefs buys multiple houses, will he be called Patrick Their Homes? Stupid.
No. Never stupid. Okay. Are you ready for this one?
Uh-huh.
You're going to like this one.
Okay.
It's not football related.
Oh,
but
dang
you'll
it.
enjoy it. Why don't we call them kidney rocks?
Oh, they do feel like kidney rocks.
Right?
Yeah.
You've experienced.
Many a time. They're not kidney stones, they're kidney rocks. Jagged little rocks.
Jagged little rocks.
My last
Swallow it
safe-
down,
Swallow
that
it
jagged
down.
little rock.
That's my that's my last more.
Is that your? I thought it was your Cynthia Erivo.
Like a jagged little rock.
What a ding!
Okay, if there is a buttermilk drink for bringing a new president, would it be called eggnauguration? If there's a buttermilk drink for bringing in a new president, would it be called eggnauguration?
Wow. Wow. Why would you say buttermilk?
Because eggnog's made out of buttermilk.
Is it? Mm-hmm. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's
Called
not made out-
ingredients.
It's not. It's not made out of eggs.
It's just buttermilk and nutmeg and probably a lot of sugar and maybe a scooch of cinnamon.
Anger.
Cinnamon?
Oh, cinnamon.
Yeah.
Anger. I don't like it.
Oh, I do.
I want it to taste
Mama
like.
like it.
I want it to taste like something tasty. You like it though.
Have you ever had with rum?
I like rum with Coke.
It's pretty good with eggnog.
Is it?
Eggnog without any alcohol is honestly pretty good too.
I know I've tasted it and thought, I want this to taste different. I want it to taste like banana or vanilla. I don't like what's happening. And I like everything, as we've established. I'm like, it's troubling.
Eggnog, I don't like what's happening here.
What's happening? We try so hard not to make noises on the podcast that are not related to the voice stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes we hit stuff.
And yet we do.
Because our arms tend to flail about.
Yeah. Falling hither, tither, everywhere.
Hither, tither.
Hither, tither, everywhere.
Did we do it, Robin? Did we make it to the end of the apocalypse episode?
I think we did. I think we made it through January 2025. That's amazing. I mean, we personally didn't, but the...
No, we're not there yet. We're living in the past.
Yeah.
Ooh, literally.
But Scooch Ovaries lives another month.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, if I put it out there. Check YouTube a couple days early. Pleasant surprise. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, there they are. I'll watch it later. Click. This is what you've been doing. And we know. Oh, I'll watch it later. I'll listen to it later. It's okay, as long as you get to it later. Because this is important shit, right?
It's so important.
It's important shit.
Yeah.
There's no learning happening. There's no good health information.
No.
No.
And hey, guys, we've said this before. If we do say any health tips, please go to your doctor because we're probably wrong.
Yeah, definitely defer to anything your physician has to say. I would like to end on a joke that Julia Louis-Dreyfus said recently.
Oh, I love her.
Did I share this joke with you? I did share it with Catherine. I remember that. So Julia Louis-Dreyfus had Catherine O'Hara on her show, Wise Words, recently, and it was an amazing episode, and you should definitely listen to it.
I need to.
I didn't know at the end of the episode she calls her mom to talk about the interview after.
Oh, does she?
It's just fucking amazing.
Oh, when I go back to Tampa, I'm going to listen to that.
You got it.
Yeah.
So she tells a joke to Catherine O'Hara, and then she didn't laugh that much because it's a Catholic joke, and Catherine O'Hara is kind of like a Catholic that is kind of still trying to be kind of cool and not constantly talk about how the priests are pedophiles. So anyway.
Details.
So here's the joke. A policeman pulls over a car, and there are two priests inside. And the policeman says to the two priests, "We're looking for two child molesters." The driver skips a beat, and then he says, "We'll do it." And I think Catherine O'Hara's response was, "Oh my."
We'll do it.
Oh. Hey, you know what? It's not original, but it's a Julia Louis-Dreyfus joke, so I feel like, that's okay. So go listen to her podcast too.
I'm going to listen to it immediately when on my drive to Tampa to pick up my kid. I'm going.
What would I say about that joke, Robin? It's solid.
That's solid.
That's solid.
That's solid.
You want to say goodbye to the people?
Okay. Well, we will see you again in February on the next episode of Scooch Ovaries.
Scooch over.
Hey, can you scooch over?
You want me to scooch over?
Just a little bit. Scooch.
Scooch?
Scooch.
Scooch. Scooch Ovaries.